Delusion is just your future self. Delusion is just your future self. If you think about these ideas of like manifesting and all these things, right? All of these things are actually delusional, but they are your future self. And I always say this, I always have this saying that says, you know, future you is watching present you through memory, and present you is watching future you through vision. So it's delusional only because reality hasn't caught up to that vision. It hasn't caught up to that manifestation yet. So when you're in a position and you're thinking about that vision, right, of your future self, it's delusional only because the current reality doesn't reflect that vision. Once that materializes though, then it's not delusional. Then it's like, oh, then it's real, then it's present, then it's actually happening, then it's actually your life, then it's actually you. And then it's not delusional. You have your results. You have it's in the works. It's happening. And people say delusional like about this or that. And it's like, bro, you think you know where you are. You think you have a good grasp about what this reality is. You think you have a good grasp about, the nature or the about objective reality and everything. It's like we only see a fraction of the light spectrum. We only hear a fraction of the sound spectrum as people. So there's a multitude of realities happening around us at any given instance that we cannot tap into because we don't have the faculties to tap into it. But that doesn't negate the fact that they are there. It just so happens that we can't see it. So the same goes with delusion and all these things. Just because it exists in here or it exists in some other state doesn't necessarily mean that it's not real. It just means that it's not real right now. You get what I'm saying? So I definitely encourage people to be more delusional. I don't encourage playing it small at all. I don't encourage I don't necessarily encourage like the humility or the modesty at the time while trying to get after and manifest that reality, because that in my view is playing it small. You have to be extremely aggressive. You have to be extremely intentional with what you're trying to do, where you're trying to go, what you're trying to bring about into the current reality, etc. And there's no room to play small for that. You have to be extremely bold. You have to be extremely cocky. You have to be extremely you have to have an extreme self-belief that you can physically, willfully bring that into your reality. And that takes a lot of self-belief. That takes a lot of self-belief. So I encourage you just to be more delusional.